Hello, we're ready for Unit 3, Week 2, Day 2. This week we've been talking about how do plants change as they grow. And yesterday we read a story called The Mystery Vine, right? And that vine grew and grew and grew, right? And what was produced at the end? What did the vine make? It was for a pumpkin, right? They had lots and lots of pumpkins. All right, so before we start, we're going to go over our other sight words for this week. Here we go. Our first word is together. To get her is how I remember how to spell it, but the word is together. All right, can you use this word in a sentence? Think of a sentence. I like to work together to get things done. All right, do you know this word? You drink a lot of it. Water, water. I like to drink water. Or maybe you like to play in the water. All right, here's our vocabulary words for today. This word is assist. Assist. If somebody assists you, it means that they help you, right? So maybe your mom and dad assist you when you bake or try to cook in the kitchen. All right. This is our next vocab word. Grasped. Grasped. Grasp means you held it tightly. Grasp something, you held it really, really tight. Can you squeeze your hand really, really tight? You held onto something really tight. Grasped. Oh, get your magnifying glasses out. This word is spied. Do you like to go and spy on your mom and dad? Oh, your brother and sister? You like to be detectives? Go spy and see what you spy outside. Maybe look at bugs. Spied. Spied means noticed or saw. All right, I am going to read a story called The Great Big Gigantic Turnip to you today. And when I read, I want to remember that I can make predictions about what will happen next. And then I can continue reading to see if I'm right. All right, so let me pull that up. All right, here we go. What is the biggest gigantic vegetable that you have ever seen? Maybe it's a pumpkin. Maybe it's a big tomato. How would you pick a gigantic vegetable? I want you to think about that. It's really, really big and super heavy. How would you pick it? You probably wouldn't be able to pick it by your hand. It'd be too heavy. All right, so now we're going to read a story. Are you ready? There was once an old man who planted a turnip. He dug a hole deep into the ground and gently placed the tiny seed inside. May this small seed sprout and grow a turnip big enough for my whole family to feast upon, he said as he covered the seed with dirt. Then he gave the plant some water and went home. The next day he returned to the garden. He noticed that the seed had grown. The turnip plant came up to his knees. The old man smiled. He gave it water and sang it his favorite songs. Each day the turnip grew bigger and bigger. Soon the plant was higher than the man's waist. Then it came up to his nose. The old man and his family couldn't believe they had grown such a marvelous plant. To them it was more wonderful than the prettiest roses in full bloom. All right. Here's our second picture we're going to look at. Oh, they're pulling. Soon the turnip was bigger than the man himself. He decided it was time to pull it up. What a splendid stew this beauty will make, he thought. He pulled at the turnip, but it did not come up. So he yanked and tugged and pulled some more. But the turnip did not budge. The man called his wife. Dear wife, please come and assist me in pulling up this turnip so that we can make a fine stew. With pleasure, said his wife, smacking her lips. She held onto her husband as he grabbed the top of the turnip. Together they pulled and tugged and yanked and pulled some more. But no matter how hard they both tried, they could not pull up the gigantic turnip. Their son came out of the house. "My sturdy son," called the woman, "please come and help us pull up this turnip." "I certainly will," said the boy. He held on to his mother, who held on to her husband, and together they pulled and tugged and yanked and pulled some more. But no matter how hard they all tried, they could not pull up the gigantic turnip. How do you think they're going to get it out? Maybe get a tractor? Okay, what else? Think they're going to ask for more help? Maybe. Let's see. Let's read on and find out. Then the boy saw his sister walking by. "Strong sister, please come and help pull up this turnip," he cried. So the girl ran over and grasped her brother, who held on to his mother, who held on to her husband. Together they pulled and tugged and yanked and pulled some more. But no matter how hard they all tried, they could not pull up the gigantic turnip. Then the girl saw her dog near the fence. "Powerful Pooch," she cried, "come and help us pull up this turnip." The dog ran over and took hold of the girl's dress in its mouth, and together everyone pulled and tugged and yanked and pulled some more. But no matter how hard they all tried, they could not pull up the gigantic turnip. Then the dog saw a cat in a tree. "Fierce feline," he barked, "come and help us pull up this turnip." The cat meowed and ran over and took hold of the dog. Together everyone pulled and yanked and tugged and pulled some more. But no matter how hard they all tried, they still could not pull up the gigantic turnip. Then the cat spied a little mouse under a cabbage plant. "Mighty Mouse, come and help us pull up this turnip," the cat meowed. "That mouse is not mighty," they all cried, "and she certainly will not be able to help us pull up the turnip." But the mouse ran over and held on to the cat, and together everyone pulled and tugged and yanked and pulled some more. Then, to everyone's amazement, the turnip flew out of the ground so fast that the man, the woman, the boy, the girl, the dog, the cat, and the mouse all fell backwards, right on top of each other. The man looked at the huge turnip and turned to the others. "Please help me eat this gigantic turnip," he cried. So they each held on to a part of the turnip and walked it home. The stew was as delicious as the man had said it would be, and they all had 3 helpings, even the tiny mouse. Man, that's a big turnip, right? They had to work together to pull it out, right? Let's see, who was pulling on it first? The husband, then who? The wife, and then the son, and the sister, and the dog. Who was next? The cat, and the mouse. There was 7 of them pulling on that turnip just to get it out of the ground so that they could eat it in their stew. All right, what did the old man plant? What did he plant in this picture? A turnip, that's right. All right, what happened when he tried to pull it by himself? Did it come up? No, it was too big. What animal did the girl ask for help from? Who did the girl ask to come help? The dog. Very good. What animal did the cat ask to come help? The mouse. That's right. And what did they do after they pulled up the turnip? They went to the house and they ate stew, and it was so yummy and delicious. Right, this week we've been talking about Long I, and Long I says I. Remember, when we add an E to the end of a word, it makes the first vowel long, like in slide. All right, get those fingers out, ready to tap. O, I've, life. H, Ike, hike. O, I'm, lime. Make sure you're tapping with me. W, I'd, wide. All right, we're going to skip that one today. Okay, today we're going to review our high frequency words. Here we go. What's this word? Green, should, together, grow, pretty, and water. Remember, if these are kind of hard for you, these are kind of hard words, right? You can write them down on pieces of paper, write them 2 times each, and you can play Go Fish or Memory with somebody from your house. All right, we have to fill in the missing word. Here we go. He will blank tall. He will grow tall. Where blank we go? Let's see. Would pretty work? Where pretty we go? No. What about should? Should. Where should we go? Does that work? Yes. They walk up a hill blank. They walk up a hill together. My dog likes the blank. My dog likes the green? No. My dog likes the grow? No. My dog likes the pretty? No. My dog likes the water? Yeah, my dog likes the water. The pig can eat blank grass. The pig can eat green grass. The bride is blank. The bride is pretty. Very good. All right. That is all we are going to do today. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye.